Now it's time for Jupiter at night. It is filmed right before a live internet. It's Jupiter at night.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Jupiter at Night. My name is Chris.
And I'm John.
And I'm Alan.
Hey there, gentlemen. Welcome back.
Hi.
Now,
Like gentleman, you said, so I kind of felt like I...
Yeah, I was like, oh.
welcome back, Alan Men. No, yeah, it doesn't
Yeah, it
work.
doesn't work.
No. Now, tonight's episode, I have literally no idea what it's about.
Here we go.
Yeah.
We decided we'd do something fun. We'd try something fun. It's improv night. Alan has thought up a topic, and he's going to lay it down for us.
Well, the first I got to just say,
Okay.
Shh, I'm doing this now. No,
All right.
Here we
Lay it
go.
on us, Alan.
Everyone else gets to pick topics.
My idea is that you suckers go away.
Yeah. Get the close-up on me.
I came up with, I think, for our generation, is a classic question.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. I love these,
And,
actually.
I don't want to beat around the bush, so I'm just going to come out and say it. If you could have any superpowers whatsoever, what would they be?
Superpower.
Oh, now
Jeez.
this is a good question.
Now, this is just you in the real world. No one else gets superpowers. You are the
Only
only
me.
one. And you can have.
So it could really be
anything.
super crappy.
It really
and
could.
still be really amazing because no
Yeah.
one else has superpowers.
Yeah, my first and my
I mean, really, the sky's the limit. But yeah, if you want to make it crappy, by all means, go.
See, I already
for
know
it.
what Chris is going to be.
no, you don't. You don't.
Really?
Well, see, I think you do. You
Well, I know the one that you always get excited about. I know the one that makes you giggle like a schoolgirl every time you do it in games. And I know that whatever you say is not actually true, and you want to fly like nothing
I do
else.
want to fly. That's true. I do want to fly.
Yeah, I've known you long enough.
And I want to fly fast.
Yeah,
I don't want to
yeah.
fly like any crappy speed like a bird.
yeah.
That's lame.
Like
and I don't want
faster
to
than a
jet.
speeding bullet.
Yeah, exactly. I want Superman flight. I don't want no stupid jetpack or jet boots, Peregrine
Right.
Falcon. I don't want jet boots. I want to be able to defy gravity at will.
Okay.
Now, okay, with that, does that come with the ability to go out of space? Or are you still
Yeah.
you're still
Okay.
restricted,
Because
right, by your lungs?
I think you granted me a single superpower.
Right.
And
Right.
so I can't have super anything else.
Why don't you just say I could fly anywhere, like anywhere, without any issues?
Because I think in order to fly into space, you've got to grant me super lungs.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Right?
Yeah. Well,
But I'm not. I
I would have accepted the fly anywhere because
Okay.
I
you know,
have
right,
I have a
that's-
different idea now though, and I'll save mine.
Okay.
I think I'm going to surprise you with mine.
Okay.
I'd like to hear yours.
Okay. Well, my first one now it's changed a little bit,
Oh.
but
See, he already had a couple seconds to think
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
it. That's why I didn't want
yeah,
you guys
yeah,
to plan
that's-
this
no,
at
that's
all.
nice.
so my
dude.
superpower right now would be able to stop anybody from flying.
You bastard! You crushed my dreams.
Just like that.
No,
I kind of go
I
to
still can't
supervillain
do
right now.
anything, but either can you now. you didn't even get to try it, sucker.
Or you could also go the superpower of creating superpowers, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
wish for more wishes.
like the genie where you get to
so
wish
yeah,
more
I don't
wishes.
like
yeah.
those.
Yeah, yeah,
I
no,
don't
it's
like
lame.
those.
It's lame.
That's
It's
the
a
one
cop
rule.
out.
That's the one rule.
It's a
I'm
cop
gonna-
out.
Okay.
I'll
I gotta
allow the
think about
fly
it a little bit
anywhere
more.
cop out, but not that one.
Flying would be pretty sweet.
Okay, but this is a world where Chris doesn't have powers. Now it's just you are the only one that
Let's
has.
see. What would be appropriate? See, now if I was a comic book, I have pretty bad asthma, so
No.
Running-
You're in this. You're
No, I'm not. This is real.
This is real, man.
Okay.
So running really fast would be nice, but I don't think I can think fast enough not to hit things when I run.
Okay, that's fair assessment. That's an honest
yeah.
fair assessment.
But you already thought
Yeah.
about that. so
It's something
that's-
I've come to terms with.
Oh boy, I'm liking what the chat room has to offer.
Okay.
Crichton says he'd go with time travel. You know what? To be honest, that didn't even cross my mind as a power.
Time travel is pretty cool, but
Think about the things you could change with time.
right.
Basically, nothing in your life would ever suck again.
But that could be
And
one of those,
if-
that could be
if
one of those
you
genie
decide-
wish screw you powers where you can't actually change anything. You're just like
Oh, here I
in
am.
the life of.
Because because you might turn out that like whatever happens in time, just it's going to happen regardless of what you
Yeah.
do.
So no matter what you do, it's just gonna
Right.
happen anyway.
That's a risk.
I think what I would do is teleportation, because then you still kind of get a little bit of flying, because you could just zip, 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 like
Yeah,
kind of
that's a
not like
good one.
Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
But that being said, knowing myself, I would become so lazy not walking anywhere. I'd be like
Yeah.
some huge fat guy that if I couldn't teleport, they'd have to like crane me out of my house.
But you could, so it wouldn't
I
matter.
would never have to exercise. Yeah.
like we'd just be sitting here getting ready for the show, and then you'd hear this. Zoom.
Yeah.
Oh, John's here.
I mean, like, I wish I could teleport this fat out of my arteries.
All right,
But it's just
Alan.
my body.
Teleport's not bad. What about
Yeah.
you?
I think I'm gonna have to go with morphine.
Morphing?
Really?
Yeah, you
Wow.
could change in it because you could change into anything. Granted, I wouldn't have any like super strength or anything. I could change into a big looking guy, but I'd still have my same strength. But I could also change into like a bird or something.
Right.
And then have the
And
ability
then
of the
I
bird.
could,
Then you can fly.
I could still get shot. Like
Right.
someone could be like, "Stupid bird."
Morph into a bulletproof bird.
That's stretching it.
So
But you
Why'd it have to be
smart
real?
enough to like make bird armor to wear.
Okay.
would you? So when you're the bird,
And you could get
Right.
anywhere. You could get anywhere. Think about it. Like
no, I mean you got weather conditions.
you go to like any kind of like celebrity event. Boom, you're in.
You get a bird's eye view.
Yeah,
Right.
You can do anything.
Or
and
no, you can
everything.
morph into
Be
a
the
celebrity.
celebrity.
Then you can sell the pictures and everything. You know.
Now, would you still
money's
want it
made.
if when you teleported, no matter or not? Excuse me, not I teleport.
Right.
Whenever you morphed, like let's say you morph into a dog, and you're exactly a dog except you have your head and your face.
No, that doesn't work.
Well, okay. Well, then your brain is going to go the size of the
No, I
animal.
still got my brain.
Here's the issue I have.
Then you're going to be a pretty grotesque looking bird,
Yeah,
my
that's
friend.
the issue I have with
Yeah.
your with your ideas because in order to retain your brain, that's essentially another superpower. Just like I can't breathe in space. You
no,
shouldn't.
because you're morphing everything.
But
Yeah,
don't you
but
morph the brain into that animal?
The brain has to shrink too.
So the bird is pure brain. I'm just morphing everything down smaller. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
I'm
Something to
finding
think about.
some issue with that, but I.
Yeah, I
think
guess
maybe-
you created the rules and the topic, so
Yeah.
who are we to question you and your magically?
Okay, you can change into a huge goddamn like.
So you're saying that right now your brain
Pterodactyl
is as
bird.
big as a bird's?
What
no
about like some
problem.
dinosaur? I could morph into like a dinosaur.
Right,
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
And then I
That'd
could
be
fly
pretty
around
cool.
like that and just
Yeah.
freak
Yes,
people out.
yes, that'd be
How about
pretty
that?
slick. Yes.
Well, that was going to ask you, what is the rule? Do I have to keep it under wraps? Because when flying, that
You can
could
do
be.
whatever you want, dude.
Well, okay. What would you guys do? Would you keep
I'd
it
keep
under?
mine under wraps.
Yeah, my actual superpower that I think I want to go with is specifically for the purpose of keeping it under wraps. You know what I would do?
What?
Mind
Ready?
control.
Oh, I didn't think of mind control.
Because see, that's too godlike for me. I would go crazy with that and be reading.
Oh yeah,
everyone's
yeah.
thoughts
No, that'd
and
be
be
scary.
like,
That'd be scary.
I didn't even think of it.
No, that's
I
that's
would
different.
drive myself crazy
Reading
with
everyone's
that.
thoughts is different than
Well,
mind
yeah,
control.
I know.
Yeah, dinosaur brains are the size of acorns, Alan. They're pointing out in the chat room. So
But they got room in their skulls for my brain to sit.
Okay.
I don't have to morph everything like exactly right. I could be like, oh, there's room like in the belly. That's where my brain's gonna go this time.
so you can stick your organs wherever you want them.
I can
Okay.
morph. Why not?
What's that one? You know, one of the lamest powers. The Marvel mutations. I think I can't remember for sure, but I think his name's Forge. He can just like invent anything he wants. Like that's just the power of like stick to itiveness. That's all he's doing. He's just not giving up.
The power of stick to itiveness.
MacGyver
Like, I can do
superhero.
this. It's the power of not giving up.
I don't want to pull. I hate to do this. I'm not. I don't have fantasies of being Kevin Costner. I'm not trying to pull a water world here, but I would have gills. I would be able to breathe underwater and be completely comfortable. And then I would build.
I would hunt you to extinction.
I would build an underwater fort, and I would just live down there.
But guess what? You'd be cold.
No, because I'm like a sea creature. I like that's the whole thing. Like I can.
You'd be a sea creature.
I'd be a sea creature, but a man. sea
Much more
creature.
blubber.
No, I'd be a man.
So you'd
sea
kind of
creature.
be like Aquaman.
Kind of
Okay.
like Aquaman. Does
So you'd
Aquaman-
be,
I'd kinda be
you'd
Prince
be
of
what
Atlantis.
people
exactly.
classically like claim to be the lamest hero ever. That's who you would be.
But I'm not doing it to have superpowers. I'm
Yeah.
just doing it so if I need to get away, like I need a me spot, I go underwater.
You know what'd
Yeah,
be really
if you're,
sad?
like,
Because of the
oceanside.
water, no one would see your tears when you cried from water pollution.
That's true.
Yeah.
And so then I could just like, oh, I got a little salt water
that's
in
your
my
good
eye.
cry zone.
Well, the other
But I'm still a man.
the other thing I could do is maybe if I could fly, I could like fly an airtight dome down there. So that's always possible
Okay.
too. If I can fly, can I fly through the water?
Well, if you
That'd
go,
probably
if
slow
you
you
go with
down a little
John's
bit.
like fly
Yeah.
anywhere, then yeah, I'll.
Yeah, okay.
That's fine.
Oh, but if I can
But
fly,
I was way better about your flying superpower than you were.
All right, I mean, see,
He
the thing
thought
is-
about it.
I just think that it'd be really cool. I could build like this really neat underwater society who really valued science and practical matters. Maybe
But
I
no
call
one
it,
else.
like,
No one else can breathe underwater.
well, I'd build a city. I might even call it something like Rapture. I don't know. It might be beautiful.
Some kind of utopia.
Yeah, I just feel like some sort of beautiful, amazing utopia.
Everyone can do whatever they
I
want.
bring a
Nothing will
huge
ever go
carton
wrong.
of bunny masks.
Yeah. And I've got these things you can inject, and amazing things will happen. You won't
Right.
even believe it.
He's pretty
But you got to get them from Little Girl. We'll talk about that later.
Later, that's
Right,
the
But
okay.
don't mind that.
Yeah.
That's a fine print.
But that's what I do with my underwater superpowers. I
Okay.
don't,
So underwater, you think, huh?
yeah, I think so.
Okay.
All right, are you still sticking
I
with
think
it?
teleportation. Like I can just read the
that,
headline
that
like
would probably be my other one.
like
if I couldn't morph, I'd
500
probably
pound man
teleport.
caught in bank vault sleeping.
Teleport's pretty good.
Yeah.
Now, how frequently? Is there any kind of limits?
No.
There's no limits on this. I
What
can
if you had to limit it? What if
Why
you could
would
only
you?
use it once a day? Then what superpower would you
No,
want?
you
Once
at
a
least do
day?
it twice.
It makes you
At least
tired.
twice.
Twice
so
a
that
day?
way you have a return trip.
Okay.
Okay.
If you could only use it twice a day, would you still stick with teleportation?
Yes. Well, if I couldn't morph, yes.
I think I'd still stick with it because it'd still be pretty awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think if
Because then
I,
it's well, okay. And here's the other thing that would suck about it: if you were the only one. But like, say I could be like, "Come on, let's go," and suddenly we're,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Unfortunately, this puts me in the Jumper Camp, and that was a horrible movie.
Yeah,
that I believe we reviewed on one of our podcasts.
I think you
when
go
it
with the
first came out.
Nightcrawler route. That's
Yeah,
what you covered. Now, Brother Luce says I should ask for super broadcasting skills because I obviously am needing those.
Oh, ouch.
And then what Nessie Nook asks is, what about the telekinesis, moving objects? If you could only do it twice a day,
see,
not
telekinesis.
Yeah, why should I go to them? They should come to me.
I don't need to teleport. Yeah,
But you can't move like whole cities. To
right.
maybe you could. Don't limit my powers.
Yeah.
You said I could pick anything I want.
Well, okay,
Right.
you would destroy. All right, Chris.
I don't want to
Okay.
be a killer.
Yeah, you'd
All
be
right.
you'd be a villain.
If I could only use my power twice a day, I'd go teleporting.
Yeah.
Now,
I think
okay,
teleporting
and
is a
here's
good
the
one.
other thing. Would you only, I guess it's a 3-part now, would you only use your powers for good, or would you kind of, you know.
Oh man,
like,
I would
come
slip.
on.
I would slip.
Yeah,
Right?
how do you
It'd
not?
just be so easy to not to.
Dude, you know what? Like, if you walked by a place and you're like, oh, that's that's something, and you'd be like, teleport. You can't help it. Like, oh, that's.
I think I'll just like. I wonder what the
Yoink.
Playboy Mansion looks like.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Or how do you not be like, or like if like I don't know, like if you could teleport anywhere, like you're saying, like the Playboy Mansion or like the
Right.
White House or something, you could just drop.
Anywhere.
And then like,
Why
if you get
limit it
caught-
here? Why limit it here? I could go to the moon. I'll just suit up.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
teleport in front of like the Mars rover and be like, blah, 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 like with a mask on and stuff.
yeah.
Like,
Oh, man.
way off in the background.
That would be funny. I guess yeah. If you could leave Earth, that would be
They're
amazing.
here. We must invade now.
Hold up a sign.
Because if I could teleport anywhere,
Right.
then I would invest in like a
Oh.
real spacesuit. Like I would save up and buy.
Oh yeah,
one.
you have to.
Just,
like
you
just
know.
picture yourself on Mars, just like like setting up a couch and just like waiting for the Mars rover to like find you like what took you so long.
The Russians would probably hook you up with a suit. I
Just
would
like
get
Alan is my god. Like
I would get a sign that said JupiterBroadcasting.com, and I'd be like, check us out.
West Side.
Yeah. Ultimate promo gig right there. That's like the perfect opportunity.
Everyone would talk about it. Yeah.
All right.
All right, and then the other part of this question is,
Mm-hmm.
if you're in a comic universe, which comic book hero would you be?
Oh,
Comic book.
boy.
You know, cartoon, superhero,
Right.
anything.
Gender doesn't matter.
No.
Let's see.
I kind of have my immediate gut reaction is Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Because
He does have it good.
he's got it pretty good. He's got the
Yeah,
toys.
he
I like
does.
the toys.
He's got toys.
like, all the gadgets.
Uh huh.
He's loaded.
And he's got the babes. He's got the cars.
Right.
And that's living it up.
Well, any
Yeah.
of the heroes could really get the. they
Yeah,
all
I mean,
get the
Yeah.
it
babes.
wouldn't really be too hard.
Except for Wolverine, because he's going for one that's already taken. But
Hey,
Oh,
and
poor little
Wolverine's
guy.
so broody all the time.
yeah, but some girls like that, man.
Gruff.
That's true.
He's broken.
I
What
bet when
woman
he
can
goes
fix
out
him?
on his Wolverine nights, he gets a lot of tail.
I think I might do Bruce Wayne. I just do
Bruce
it
Wayne?
differently. I would just
So you go with the guys without any actual like superpowers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Seems
interesting. I didn't think. I was just
Interesting.
I was going. I think about.
Chris loves his toys. He really does.
I guess so. We focus so much on what they do while they're superheroes,
Uh-huh.
but I would think realistically they probably live more of their life.
You're
at-
going to billionaire like.
I want to be a
billionaire, like,
billionaire.
yeah.
I want
Not
to live.
Batman. They're always like, Bruce Wayne, where the hell have you been? You've
Yeah,
been gone
that's
for
true.
like 3 years again.
Yeah. Peregrine Falcon be Wonder Woman. That'd be great. I'd love to see that.
Wonder Man.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, I'd miss the man part.
Yeah. Yeah.
But would you wear a
Like it.
similar outfit with like the underwear and everything?
Yeah. That's. What about you, Johnny? What would
So
you?
I don't know. I always kind of liked. Just because I thought he was cool. I really liked Iceman. Although I didn't really read the comics very much. I just thought it was
Yeah,
kind of
he
neat.
was pretty cool.
But growing up when I was a kid, I really liked Spider-Man. Like.
Good call.
Like
Yeah.
movies,
Good
you know,
call.
aside, I always thought Spider-Man was really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. What about you, Alan?
See, this is one I didn't really think about because I wanted to be on the same level. So I'm in a toss up here.
Yeah.
'Cause it would be cool to be Nightcrawler because then you get the teleportation
Uh-huh. Yeah.
again. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to look like that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I'm not saying I look good, but
Oh.
that's worse than I look, I think. I think.
Magneto would be pretty slick. I mean, like as he goes there,
Yeah.
you can you get the flying a little bit.
Yeah.
You get the
But
magnet
then it
stuff.
would either be probably Spider-Man or Wolverine. And Wolverine, just because it's kind of that immortal factor at the same time. Whenever
Right.
they zap to the future,
Here's
But
a,
you just
then-
be so mad all the
Peregrine
time.
Falcon supplies us an image of Wonder Man in the. I tell you, not as sexy. Not as sexy.
no,
No.
no.
All right, so
So
You go with Thor,
I
the
don't
godlike
really
powers.
want to like jump on your Spider-Man
Right, right.
bandwagon, but to be fair, he's got it pretty
It's
good.
kind of cool. Yeah.
You know, he's dating a hot actress. You know,
Thor's not bad though.
Yeah. Why not go the God route?
Yeah.
or you could
always
go
have the other
Doctor
gods being
Strange.
mad at you,
You can be the guy who's magic.
or you could be Galactus and just eats.
I think
I'm so world hungry.
I think Magneto's the good call. I think that's the good call.
Yeah,
that's
I think
the solid
Magneto's pretty
call.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Um,
good one.
I like that. All right.
Omega Red, I like that. You guys
all
remember
those extra
Omega
arms.
Red?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So now
Russian evil
Doc Ock.
bastard.
I have a boo-boo I wanted to correct. It's probably too late in the week, but last Saturday we were recording Stoked, and we were all like, "We're not going to be live next weekend." Face, flap, flap. Right?
Oh no,
As
you
in
didn't.
Saturday, because we got our weekends mixed up, and we thought we were going to be at Linux Fest this next weekend. It's
No.
the weekend after.
Right.
Oh,
I don't even know how we got that
silly.
wrong. It's just, we were doing the show and we were like, oh, we should mention this, and we just said it and we got it wrong. So if you do want to join us for Stoked this Saturday, go to jblive.tv at 11 a.m. Pacific on Saturday, and we'll be there live doing the show, the big show. So I just wanted to get that out there because I know some Stoked fans watch Jupiter
Right.
tonight. Well, that was good.
Yeah, it was fun.
You guys,
right?
you guys
yeah.
got that?
Yeah, I think it was fun.
Let us know in the comments your answers to these questions.
Please.
I would love to know, and we will read them all. It's going to be...
It's a question of our ages.
yeah, it
And
is.
if you'd like to take a picture of me and make me 500 pounds and put me on a couch, I'd love
Or
that
in
as
a
well.
Magneto
I would love to
costume.
see that too.
I'm going to make Magneto costume teleporting. I don't know.
I want to see the one of you like asleep in the bank.
And Alan as Nightcrawler would be funny.
I was too tired to teleport.
I was going to rob you.
No jail can hold me.
I got kind of cob loaded before I
Go
got
ahead
here.
and put me in jail. I'm gonna be out like as soon as I get bored.
I totally could teleport out of jail. Like bored.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks for dinner.
Also,
Bye.
by the way, John,
Yeah.
if you ever do get teleportation,
Yes.
do me a favor.
Okay.
Always snap your fingers when you teleport, even though it's not necessary for your power at all.
Yeah. No, you always got to just switch it up.
Yeah,
Like,
maybe the double snap would be good.
No, what I'll do is I'll pretend
like
like I
that.
can't snap. I'll be like, poof, and then I'll go. yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right. That just about wraps up this whole week of Jupiter at Night. And like I mentioned earlier, you can
Right.
catch Stoked live Saturday at
Saturday.
Yeah.
11 a.m. Also,
Do
check out JupiterBroadcasting.com on Monday. The release of our new show, TechSnap, is coming out.
Tech snap.
Oh,
Speaking
yeah,
of
that's what
snap.
you're talking about, snapping fingers, right?
Yeah, man. Except for I've never done
Right.
that in the show, and I'm sorry you had to watch me do that now. Especially after
But you can snap very well. I can see why you'd want to do that.
Right.
I can't snap that
I
well.
gotta
You
make
do
a show
it-
about snapping.
You do it really well.
Oh no, I wasted it. It's gone. Wait, let's see if I got one more. Okay, you ready?
No, I'm
Everyone's
too nervous.
on edge right now.
Oh,
Okay, I got it.
oh, my
done it.
pants.
Thank you. Thank you. All right.
And on that
everyone.
note,
Thanks so much for tuning in to tonight's episode of Jupiter at Night, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Wait, Tuesday night.
thanks everybody.